Most people misunderstand loneliness, but psychology reveals something very different. Some of the most intelligent minds in history didn't avoid people because they were broken or antisocial. They did it because their brains simply work on a completely different level. And what you're about to discover might change the way you see silence, isolation, and even yourself. We live in a world that glorifies constant social interaction. Be outgoing, be talkative, be everywhere. But psychology shows something counterintuitive. Not everyone gains energy from people. Some people lose clarity, focus, and even identity when they are surrounded by constant noise. And among them are often the most intelligent individuals, not because they hate people, but because their mind operates differently. Overstimulation of the intelligent brain. Highly intelligent people tend to process more information at once. Every conversation, every sound, every social signal. Their brain doesn't just hear it, it analyzes it. Tone, intention, patterns, contradictions. This creates mental overload. So what looks like isolation is actually a form of cognitive protection. They are not escaping people, they are protecting mental clarity. The problem with social masking. In social environments, most people wear masks. They adapt, they pretend, they filter themselves. But intelligent individuals struggle with this. Why? Because they naturally detect inconsistencies. They notice when words don't match behavior, when emotions don't align with logic. So instead of enjoying social interaction, they start analyzing it. And that kills spontaneity. So solitude becomes a place where they don't have to decode reality. Deep thinking requires silence. Deep thinking doesn't happen in chaos, it happens in silence. Many intelligent people experience their best ideas in isolation during walks alone in quiet environments. Because the brain enters a different state. No distraction, no social pressure, no external noise, just pure internal processing. This is where creativity, strategy, and clarity emerge. Why society misinterprets them. The world often labels them as distant, cold, antisocial, arrogant. But in reality, they are just not stimulated by shallow interaction. They prefer depth over noise, meaning over quantity, observation over participation. And this misunderstanding often pushes them further into solitude, which reinforces the cycle. Here's the real paradox. The more intelligent a mind becomes, the less it feels the need to prove itself socially, because validation loses importance. Instead, understanding becomes the goal, and understanding requires silence. But there is something even more interesting. Not all solitude is healthy. Some people isolate because they are intelligent, but others isolate because they are emotionally overwhelmed. And the difference between the two is not obvious. In the next video, we will uncover how to distinguish between intelligent solitude and psychological withdrawal.